We're going to start with Cancer. What do we want? We're going to start with gratitude. All right. Can I have one gratitude for my Cancers for the month of April? Something to help them stay in gratitude, find the bright side. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Picture what it would look like to be loved and appreciated by the world in just the manner you most desire. Channel this image as you move throughout your day. You have to teach people how to love you, right? Okay, if you go out and play, you have to play in the yard and stay where I can see you, okay? You want to put your shoes on? I don't know why I buy socks for this kid. She loves to go outside in her sock feet, and those socks are wrecked after 2 times wearing them. Oh, that was self love. Yeah, I know you want to do it again. So we got invoke the learning of every suffering you have suffered. Contemplate what it might be like to allow yourself to be more vulnerable in your work environment. What growth might this inspire? So when you start, and to be vulnerable, it is learning how to love yourself uh, in the best way for you. And when you do that, you lead by example and you show others exactly how you need to be treated. And usually in that case, they show up accordingly, right? They're going to show up and do the things because they know that that's what they need to do to be in your vicinity, right? Can I have a moonology for my Cancers? What's going on in the moon? What's going on? A fiery climax approaches. So yeah, you're learning how to love yourself, and you're understanding to get to the other side. There's always got to be uh, something there to keep the distance. Add a Q&A sticker. We should do that. All right. I didn't see any angel numbers yet, which is unusual. For my Cancers, where's the other one? Oh, right there. Give me one grounded action step, something to help them focus, move forward. Oh, this child is going to get in trouble. Uh-uh. She's waving at me. I'm telling her no, and she's waving at me. There's a baby swing for the neighbors, and she wants to play in the little baby swing. Sorry, mom life. All right, one for Cancer, please. We're finding the perfect one. Oh, you got nothing to say? Stop it, kid. Okay, last shuffle. Birthing of a new age. Yeah, learning how to, that makes sense because you're learning how to love yourself and you're teaching people how to love you. So, and that's really truly how you do it. This kid is wild today. What was the angel number for that? Angel number 92. So, whenever I speak these out or I see them or I call them out, the reason is if you care to do a little bit of homework, you will always find that those little nagging questions in the back of your mind, the these are going to be the ones that answer them. Mark, Mark, Mark. Hi from Simru, Sagittarius, Irish ancestry. My great grandmother times 4 was a leader of spiritual church. Give me something, sister. Welcome, welcome. Give you something. Well, I'm doing water signs right now, but you're a fire sign too. I'm a Leo, so we got that. Okay, right now, Cancers are learning how to love themselves, understanding that until they start loving themselves wholly, no one else is going to be able to love them the same way. Tomorrow, I'm going to do fire signs, I think. Water, fire. Yeah, I think so. But you're welcome to stay. There's always good messages here. And again, angel numbers guidance, intuitive hits, even if it's not always your sign. Usually, when you pop in and show up, it just means that there's something there that's meant for you to hear. And it could be just a little spark of an idea. It could be something to work on, something to empower you, give you strength, a little bit of love. Either way, it's really good. Oh, you can hear me now. Welcome back, Amaya. All right, so this one is often our path is exactly the one we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Sorry, Tiff, really bad back pain right now. You don't have to apologize. What do you mean? Just relax. Take your time. If you're here and you can hear or you can't watch, that's okay. If you can, welcome. If you can't because something's happening, I'm never going to be upset with you. Your health, your mindset, um, your comfort obviously is going to come first. You're the main character in your life. Make sure you remember that. Right now, we're in a transition period between the ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead, we need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time. Dreaming a new world into being, Magdalene sisters, daughters of Isis, Essenes, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from times past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning to be within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. And this is your affirmation to go with it. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me, please lead me, and please show me the way. I hit the like. Nick Weber, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Uh, this is the water sign. Right now is Cancer. What I'm doing last month, they were pretty similar. Like the water signs were all really similar. Well, all of them were really similar. So what I'm doing is, if this month they still seem to come out all very similar, then next month I'm just gonna do like water signs, fire signs, and I'm not gonna split it up per sign if that makes sense. Zaman, welcome, welcome, welcome. So right now we're on Cancer. And really, it's just, it seems to me you're learning to love yourself, uh, and you're understanding that to birth all these new ideas and creations, you have to have confidence. And to have confidence, you have to love yourself. And you have to walk in that authority, and you have to trust in yourself. And the only way to do that is by showing up with love. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm here supporting you. Thank you, Amaya. But just remember, if your back's hurting and stuff, don't ever feel obligated. I love you. I always say I want you to come and see, but I'm never going to be upset if you're taking care of yourself first. I promise you never have to worry. I just got to check on my kiddo. I see her. She's playing in the backyard. It's big and fenced in, but she's also wild. All right, for my cancers. That was a little many. You got two. We got Sun and Libra. Yeah, you're finding the harmony, the balance between the things you want to do, the expectations, the things you want to do for other people, and understanding that to do that, you have to first show up. Uh, my channel grew. Well, that's the idea. That's fantastic. Did you hit 1,000? What were you at? 700 and something, right? Last I checked. And growth. Yes, to have the growth, you got to find the balance between loving yourself and doing for others. And there is a harmonic balance, and there is a time and a space to do it. And the only way to actually follow through every time and do it is to put yourself first and balance everything else along the way. That's truly what you're focused on, which is good. all you can ever do, right, is just ask yourself, I heard my kid yell. She's a wild child. 737. Way to go. I got to 200. I think I have 250 subscribers now, which is fantastic. Another couple months, maybe we get to 500. I'm going to be booming. All right, for my cancers. But 250, already 250 that show up, that actually watch my content. Like, if you think about it, why are you knocking to come in the house, kid? Open the door. Why are you knocking to come in your own house? That is my child. I know you did. You shout me out all the time. I love it. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. And that's just what I talked about. Cancer, you're learning how to find that balance. But you understand that that balance doesn't take place until you show up for you first. You have to love yourself. You got to show up for yourself, and you have to put yourself first. You're never going to make it anywhere. You're going to be constantly emptying your cup and waiting on the world to fill it when it should be the other way around. You fill your cup first and share with the world from your overflow. And that is a big, big difference. Messenger. What number do we got? Angel number 92 again. It was 92 on the other one. So that's 92 is a definitely an important number for cancers. 92, eh? Interesting. Oh, you mean you shared me out now or before? Sorry, my brain. Sometimes it takes me a minute because I'm focused on other things. All right. 92 for cancers. Write that down because remember I said you want to do your homework and stuff? That angel number matters because that came out double in two different decks. So that's important. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often appearing as a shade of blue, they hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and the feminine, to be a garden of harmony and balance on earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. The unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within? So not only so it's like twofold. Everything always seems to be that way, but learning how to love yourself means you have to love the good and the bad, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. You have. Yes, baby. So you have to understand there's that balance. Literally, your masculine and your feminine, right? Because we all have that. We have the masculine and the feminine within us. But you're also learning that to do that, to have that balance, you have to love yourself, which means you have to understand when to sit back, to dream, to manifest through your mind, through the feeling, your intuition, and when to actually do the action steps, right? So the balance is not just showing up loving yourself, it's loving yourself with your thoughts, understanding your thoughts, processing them, getting rid of the negatives. What patterns, what thoughts, what do you need to keep, what do you need to let go of? Anything for us Scorpios. You're gonna be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I can do Scorpio next if you would like. I'm almost done Cancer, and I will do that just for you. Isaac, hello, welcome, welcome. So yeah, you're learning to understand that balance is not just a one thing, right? Balance is learning when to dream it, to be up in the clouds, to be hanging out with spirit, with your angels, when to be dreaming everything in, and then when to bring it to the earth and take the action steps, right? And that's a balance of the masculine and the feminine, right? Because we need both of that. And when we get too far out of whack on either one, we become very ungrounded, and it's hard to work your way through it. What, baby? What are you doing? And also for I'm doing my reading. You know that. Also for cancers, angel number 92 came out twice. Yes, but you know the reading you on me. Yeah, no, this is for me, but I need you. Yeah, but you know the balance and you know the understand. I will wait my turn. Do your thing, girl. I appreciate that. Oh. My at least you're way better than my child. She don't do patience. Mind you, she's only 7, so I got to give her a little break. Can I have one of the Beyond Lemuria for my cancers? These are the grounded action steps. These are the ones that how you show up for yourself, how you give love. You can't brush your hair in a ponytail, kid. You're gonna rip it out. What do we got here? Crown chakra. Yeah, don't be just in your head. However, imagining it into being is really great. And again, it's finding the balance. Don't be all in your head, understanding when to dream it and bring it to action, right? And that's actually really good. And that means once you start opening the crown chakra, it can be a little unnerving if you're not used to it already. She's like, Mom, you're not listening. I know. Well, we made a deal. You understand how hard I have to work with this child to say, this is my couple hours. I need to work. I need to focus. And then she says, okay, I love you. We work it out, treats, all the good stuff. And then she's like, oh, you're live. Hi, I want to say hi. She's a little ham, but she's freaking cute. So I can't even be mad at her. I still have to do the boundaries sometimes, but she gets away with a lot because she's freaking cute. All right. The unlimited self. I love this. Devotion, inner guidance, visionary, inspiration, fathoming beyond the mind, enlightenment, connection to the universe, and life force energy. Your crown chakra is your link to the multidimensionality of your being. The seat of your soul, it gracefully connects you to the heavens. The infinity symbol of limitlessness appears within the unfolding petals and points to your most potent potential. Here, you can delight in the divine strands of light that dance with us when we are aligned with spirit, purpose, and truth. Miss Grace, sit down. Restore. Be present and flowing without rigid outcomes. We don't micromanage the universe. What's my daughter's? Yeah, Grace. She is Grace. She taught me to give myself grace, her grace. Grace is the word of the day, the week, the month, and the year. When you are distracted, you're living on the surface level. Explore the state of flow and be receptive to the intuitive messages you may receive. And then themes, the way for you to be most aligned with divine guidance and connection with spirit, right? So you to understand when your crown chakra is open, it's connecting you, right? But the idea is you're a spirit, you're a soul, a being living on earth, right, in your human body. But you also need to understand for what you're dreaming and what you're seeing in your third eye and the crown chakra, those ideas, those inspirations, all those things, they're not given to you to just dream them. They're given to you to understand that if you want to do it, if you take the effort and put it into yourself and show up, and learn to balance it and do the action steps to get there. That desire was put into your brain to let you know you absolutely have the capacity to do it. You just have to do the action steps. And no, you don't have to have all of every answer in all of them. But if you start learning to follow your intuition and taking those guided steps, the universe will always weave its web and it will open up the most beautiful opportunities for you to learn and grow and take you right to that beautiful dream you've been dreaming. And the idea is the only way you're going to get there is when you start showing up and loving yourself. Because when you love yourself fully and completely, the good, the bad, the ugly, and you balance it out, you find your triggers, you understand what it is that makes you tick, all of those things. When you start understanding that, learning that about yourself, and loving it, you find that a lot of those things that um, the negative side of that was a trigger or something bad usually ends up being your superpower. So when you start to look at it like that, now you've figured out your triggers and quirks and all those things. You know how you work. So what happens is you start to move differently. You think differently. You're not stuck in your head. You're finding the grounded action steps on how to move forward with it. That doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means I trust myself. I know how I work, and I know that I can figure it out. And I know if I keep going for it, something will work out. And when you start showing up like that, that's you showing the world, showing everybody, showing yourself how to love you. Yes, and being patient with yourself. Patience is the one thing that I fight with the universe all the time. All the time. And every time I get checked, I'm like, I don't want to be patient. The universe sends a car just to cut in front of me and drive slow. And I'm like, it's like one of those where you're like, really? Really? Do I have to always be patient? Literally arguing all the time with spirit. That's what I do. So we got the Miss Grace. You can do it, but you can't be hollering. Yep, you can sing, but you can't holler. Good job. Yes, I love that one. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Eyes and ears. Mouth and nose. High five. High five. Ears. Eyes and ears. Mouth and nose. High five. Okay. All right. So 1441 was for my cancers. Unique skills. This is one of my favorite. Guy the guy. Welcome, welcome. Life goals, purpose, mastery, integrity, career growth, ambition, focus, important projects. This is a time for intense self development. If that isn't confirmation, I don't know what is. I can't see what that is. It's a little person, maybe? I have no idea what that is, but welcome. This is a time for intense self development. Focus on refining your craft. You already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career or business. It's time to prioritize growth and achievement. And that's exactly what it means, right? So you start seeing that number, get quiet, get present, focus, see what's going on around you. Because all those flashes, all that information is there to show you exactly what it is you need to see. I didn't see your email. I didn't email. You have to email me. I gave you my email address. I can't email you if you don't email me. To be young again and just want to sing, right? I know. We do it all the time, though. You Are My Sunshine is like her favorite one. Amaya, I'm not going to email you. I don't have your email. I gave you my email. You have to email me, and then I email you back. Okay, 30. Let's go. 33. Now, oh, pardon me. I'll do Scorpio first, and then we'll do Pisces last. Because we have a Scorpio in here patiently waiting. Can I put it in the chat? What are you doing right now? I am doing the monthly guided action steps for the water signs for the month of April. Give me one sec here. I gotta type this in the chat. Also, if you go to my website, you can go to my website, which is creativelyguided.ca, and it will always give you the information. So for Scorpio, we're going to